As the name suggests, Breeders' Crown brings together harness racing royalty on one stellar card. But there are so many incredible things surrounding this night at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. With 12 championship races for Breeders' Crown glory, it's no surprise fans from all over flocked to the track despite the rainy weather.
We came from Delaware, Ohio, and we're staying down in the tent tonight. We're having so much fun. The food was awesome, lots of excitement with the racing, and who wouldn't want to be here?
Now let me get this straight. You came from where for Breeders' Crown?
All the way from Ireland to be here. The biggest night of the year, and we wouldn't miss it. All the best horses, the biggest prize money, and we're really happy to be here.
Look at the fabulous cover of the program. Actually, it's more like a souvenir. It was designed by Chris Tully, celebrating 35 years of harness racing champions.
Open up, let the big dog eat. Hold, boy. Yeah!
One of the major superstars of the night was Tactical Landing, and the connections of this champion 3-year-old colt were excited, to say the least, about their trotter's performance, and with good reason. The son of Muscle Hill crossed the wire first in 152-1 by 5 lengths.
Yes! 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 Thank you, Lord!
Out wide, Percy Bluechip getting into it.
And what a night for a couple of hometown heroes, picking up their very first Breeders' Crown trophy. First, Matt Kakaley won with 3-year-old filly pacer Percy Bluechip in 151-1, and at odds of over 50-1. When did you know you had it won?
You know, I didn't know. She felt good down the backside when they were battling pretty hard. She felt good. She felt fresh in the last turn. I thought I had a chance when I fanned her out, and, you know, she did her job.
This is a Breeders' Crown. You know, where does this rank in your wins?
It's right up there. You know, like you said, I had a really bad accident. And, you know, people really don't know how bad it was. So for me to come back and win a race like this it's number one right now, that's for sure.
Up the inside, Homicide Hunter. Nap now sends him to the inside.
Then later on the card, George Napolitano Jr., the winningest driver in Pocono history, scored his first Breeders' Crown with the open trotter Homicide Hunter in 152-1.
Homicide Hunter is getting there. First Breeders' Crown win for Napolitano. Homicide Hunter.
George, your first Breeders' Crown win. This is amazing.
I know. It's crazy. It still hasn't soaked in yet, but, yeah, once I get out of the shower, and I'm just so grateful and thankful, you know, for the Crawfords put me on that horse, and just being in it, and great team, and Jesus behind me. It couldn't be possible if I didn't have him.
That horse is really a great horse, the fastest horse ever in harness racing as far as a trotter goes. I mean, what's it like driving him?
He's just a Cadillac, just nice animal. I've always loved him. I love the owners and the trainer.
I'm so happy for you. I
Yeah.
have a perma smile right now. Congratulations, George.
It's awesome. I don't even know what to say. You know what? It's just awesome.
Top of the stretch, it's Shartin with a host of horses behind.
In the open pacing mare division, 2 records were set as Shartin becomes the first New Zealand bred horse ever to win a Breeders' Crown.
Shartin starting to feel it. Caviar Alley all out. Shartin digging deep. Shartin's gonna dig in here and get the win here.
And with her victory, she has now earned more money in a single season than any other pacing mare in the history of the sport. Most of the superstars are competing in Breeders' Crown races tonight. Well, I say most, and that is because arguably the biggest superstar on Breeders' Crown night is foiled again. Now, he won't be racing, and he was a 2013 champion. He's actually leading the post parade for the 6th race this evening. A winner of over $7.6 million, foiled again, is the richest standardbred in harness racing history. As part of his farewell tour, he led the post parade for one of the Breeders' Crown events. The now 14-year-old won a Breeders' Crown final right here at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono in 2013. You got to be kind of a big deal to have your own drink for Breeders' Crown night. No, sorry, there's not a Heather Vitale drink, but there is a foiled again drink. And Kevin, how do you make this baby?
It is muddled blackberries, triple sec, rye whiskey, and top it off with club soda.
Yum. All right. I don't mind if I do. Let's see here. And in a Breeder's Crown glass. I'm going to find someone to taste test this. Hold on one second. Well, obviously it was pretty good because it's empty now. And I might have found someone to taste test it, or maybe I didn't. With the whole world watching our fast 5/8 mile oval, it's worth mentioning that two of the most important people of the evening weren't seen the whole night, but they were heard.
You are my candy girl, Percy Bluechip. It's Matt Kakaley and Percy Bluechip at 50-1 for the victory.
Tell me about the calling tonight with the sloppy track.
It's a little bit tougher. You got to make sure you are focused on those horses. The sleeves get a little muddy for the drivers, but just ups the degree of difficulty a little bit. We're earning our money tonight.
Yeah, but it is the Breeder's Crown. I mean, you can't get better than this. It's exciting.
It's thrilling. We just called a race here with Percy Bluechip at 50-1 that was a heart stopper, and there's nothing better than that. Mike will tell you as well that when you have a great race, those are the easiest ones to call.
Not only do the horses put on a show tonight, but you guys have a huge production going on. How many people do you have? There's all kinds of monitors. What goes into a show like this?
Well, we have a crew of 15 people. And we start planning about a month and a half ahead of time. We do the post-production about 2 weeks ahead of time, get a lot of input from the track and from the Breeders' Crown Committee. We have to take our production, put it up on a satellite so people around the country can get our feed, and then we pull other tracks in from around the country that watch our feed so they can wager on it.
The fantastic evening was topped off with a highly anticipated battle of the open pacers as New Zealand champion Lazarus and the richest horse of the season, McWicked, went to post with McWicked dominating in 149-3.
McWicked is lonely on the lead. He's up by 4 on the outside. Don't tell me again, cutting into the margin, but it's McWicked 4 years later back at the top of the sport.
McWicked just seems to get better with age. Amazing.
He is amazing. I think like amateur driver could probably drive him and win with him. He's such a sweetheart to drive, never takes an ounce of hold. Pretty much is on autopilot. He knows when to throw it in gear and knows when to relax, and he just does it all on his own. He's just an amazing animal.
As a trainer, you're never supposed to fall in love with a horse, but this seems to be different with McWicked.
Yeah, McWicked, like I said, I've been calling him lately McAwesome. He just, this horse is unbelievable. Every time he steps on the racetrack, he gives it 110%, and sometimes the trips don't work out so good, but this horse always gives it everything he's got.
He's won a Breeders' Crown before, so still, tonight, another one. Hello, this is great.
Yeah, to do it at 3 and then do it again at 7, I don't know many horses that have done that before. Let's hope he can do it again at 8.
You know what they say? It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown. Thanks for joining me as we had some incredible horses hold court at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono.